Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII on the Series JG. We just won that sort of semi-boss battle again, mugging all the enemies, and now we're going to not screw up the little event afterwards. I forgot we had this little bit of dialogue to work through, so let's skip ahead past this. Alright. Now when we come out here, we'll have an exciting cinematic of Squall being cut off from the ladies. But rather than trying to climb back to them, he'll leave them to their fates and save himself, because that is apparently what the game wants. I mean, I don't think they're separated for long. Similar to when they teased us with the death of Squall to Idea's magic icicle through the throat attack our heart. I don't know if he ends up on the same platform as the girls and I got disoriented by the camera, or what. Matter of fact, that may be what's actually happening as he jumps off the side. Can't make this go any faster. Yeah, it seemed to me like... Okay, never mind. This is... He is... over here, hurry. So it was over here that they went, but we can't see them. I thought for some reason the camera had switched sides, but they are following the 180-degree rule. I was the one who was confused. The game is completely right. I am wrong. Morally disgusting. Okay, you're up. Hit the jump button or the action button or whatever you're supposed to do. This better not be game over again. I went the other way. What? There was no button prompt. Okay, they're back. Never mind. I was like, there's no button prompt to jump up. What the hell? That was way too dangerous, wasn't it? Yeah, apparently so, because I fucked it up the first time. Yeah. I guess, whatever. Girls in your danger. I thought the arms were moving kind of slow at the junction. They had the submerge system on. Submerge. Let's just get going. I want to ride the yellow one. Okay. I'll take that one too. Okay, me too. Oh, the girls just want to hang out. Hey, 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 ladies. Oh, that's actually even more creepy than it used to be. The Fat Albert cartoon where Fat Albert was voiced by Bill Cosby? Yeah. Let's go, Irvine. The boys' mobile is all green and the girls' mobile is all yellow, and I guess it's not like the boys are in a blue car and the girls are in a pink car, so it's not really that ridiculous. What? The sorceress is about to launch missiles at Godden? That's what Renoa heard from Irvine. Yeah, I wasn't going to tell none of the rest of y'all about it. The only thing we can do now is go back to Garden as soon as possible and warn the students. Alright, let's get in the car and go. They're targeting both Baum and Trabia Gardens. We have to interfere with a launch. We have to stop the missiles. Selphie's probably right. Oh, okay. Now we have to talk to everybody. I'll do whatever Squall decides. I have no will of my own. What more do you know about this, jerkwad? So, like, I understand how Selphie feels, but... This isn't just about Selphie. Oh, is Selphie the only person from Trabia Garden? Presumably there's other people at Trabia Garden who are gonna die. Arrow? Don't think we care about Arrow. The missile base plan? You should go talk to Selphie. I'm not really interested in either outcome.
I just transferred from Trabia Garden. I can't just sit around knowing that Trabia Garden is in danger. So, Squall, please, decide who's going to go to the Galbadia missile base before it's too late.
It's easier said than done. What happens to the party members I choose? Like Eagle Nacho Cheese. That's a chip I choose, but what happens to Doritos?
Let's take a vote.
No, Bruno, it's not a fucking democracy, okay? Squall's in charge of our days, of our nights. Actually, Renoa is in charge, oddly, because we're all... Hold on, let's think about that. Selphie, Squall, and Zell are subject to Renoa's orders, theoretically, because we're on an indefinite timetable mission to free Timber and to support Renoa. So in theory, she could order them around. But Kaitis and Irvine don't have to do what she says, and we don't really have the option of making a team of 4 to go to wherever Renoa thinks we should go. So I'm pretty sure it does come down to Squall.
Squall will decide on the party. Squall will return to Balam because he's the leader.
So that's not a vote.
Anyone against this plan, please raise your right hand.
So Kaitis immediately raised her left hand.
I don't mind which team you put me on.
But you're an outsider. Are you Scott Hall, Kevin Nash? Perhaps you're even like 6?
You're the leader, Squall. What are the teams?
Leader. I never asked to be the leader. Oh, never mind. The missile's already launched. Heard they were hitting Trabia first and then Balam. Oh. Well, I guess this is a revenge mission now. Is that sorceress for real? The evil sorceress who wants to take over the world is kind of a jerk. Oh, the soft side of me is coming out. Let me think about girls to get myself hard again.
Squall, you decide. It's part of a leader's responsibility.
I don't know who I should talk to first to continue things.
Trabia, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop it. Please let everyone be alright, please.
Okay, I guess I should have talked to Renoa first.
That was a miss, right? Squall, we have to report the bomb. Who are you taking?
Come on, Squall.
You have to decide, Squall. Squall, think carefully now.
Okay, I get it. Jesus. I've had it up to here with this leader thing. Alright, I'll choose. Alright, so... let's do boy-girl. That's easy enough. Also, there's a quasi-romantic sequence when you get back to Balam Garden, but not really. When you get back to Balam Garden, I remember if Renoa's in your party, you always talk to her. And if Kaitis is in your party, you always talk to her. Rather, if you leave Renoa out, then it defaults to Kaitis. And then it defaults to Zell. But it's definitely prioritized towards who they think is your romantic interest. So we'll bring in... I guess Irvine will be on card duty. Card captor Irvine. Because that's the junctions that Kaitis had. But we'll have the boys go back. The boys are back in town. The boys will go back to Balam Garden. And the girls can, sisters, be doing it for themselves at the missile base. And whatever Renoa said, the second time you talk to her, that exciting dialogue is lost forever.
I'm on the missile base infiltration team. I have to be. They launched missiles at my Trabia.
This team will now head for Balam. The rest to the missile base. Should I go with this? Nope, we're going with it. Because I doubt that I get to talk to Renoa again. It probably goes right back to the junction screen. The mission is unlike any other. It's not an order or request from anyone. Selphie, do you have some kind of plan?
I think if we take this Galbadian army vehicle, we should be able to make it inside the base. But that's about it. I'll have to think about the rest once we're inside. Do you think that'd be okay? I'm sorry. Thanks.
Thanks.
There isn't much time. You better hurry to Balam Garden.
See you at Balam Garden. Because in fact, in plot terms, there isn't much time, but there is a side trip we're making. The fact reminded me of it. I would have checked to see if we could do this now anyway. Even though we watched missiles launch from Trebia Garden, which will presumably have a devastating effect.
Squall, hurry!
Well, why are you just... Whatever. Let's take that train. I don't think we have to actually... I don't think we have to actually go through with this, though. I think we're allowed to... Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't seem to be able to leave. Okay. What if I just go off screen this way? You can just take over the train. Hey, stop! Yo, Squall, some dork's coming after us. Dot, dot, dot. Stop the train! Yeah, come on! Hey, this guy's not bad. Ugh. Later, sport. That was zany.
Come on, to Thistle Base.
Oh, never mind. Looks like we're doing the missile base first. Alright, well, simple enough. Kaitis, you get back your stuff. And I guess Selphie will be Squall.
The Dingo Desert took my baby.
And we do not get to re-enter. So the thing is, we can actually go back to Delling City. The missile base is all the way over there. But we actually can get back to Delling City, and in fact, I actually want to. So we're going to go to Delling City and do something in here. Great Source today has moved into Albadia Garden. Oh, we're not allowed to leave without taking the car, okay, because I was actually trying to. Can I get out of the car and save? Apparently not. Okay, well there are safe spots in the town, so it's not a big deal. Lately, there's been a bunch of seeds from Balam Garden coming here to fight the sorcerers. Former formidable enemies sure make powerful allies. This place is so freaking confusing. Nothing else we can save at the Galbadia Hotel, but I think there's other better places to save. We're trying to get back to Renoa's dad's house, actually. And now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have used Renoa... Oh, fuck. Probably should have picked a new save slot in case I messed anything up. Or if I desperately wanted to see Renoa's dialogue. When you talk to her right before splitting up the parties. General Caraway is dismissed of his duties after the sorcerer rose to power. Rumor has it he may have been involved in the assassination plan. Oh, oops. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like she killed him. Or sound like she killed him. That might cause Renoa some distress. He is her father, after all. What do you say we play some cards together? No. Please take care of Renoa.
Galbadia is completely at the mercy of the sorceress. The country is now merely a tool for her. She is a tool of Jamie Tool. Fearing the sorceress, the rest of the world will unite against Galbadia. I fear it will be the sorceress war all over again. Our enemy Esthar was also ruled by a sorceress. The same thing is happening to Galbadia. How foolish of you, Delling. Please take care of Renoa. The powerful nation to the east, Esthar, is our worst threat. It's the country that took over the world with Sorceress Adele. Ever since the end of the war, Esthar has kept silent. No one knows what became of Sorceress Adele. Esthar itself remains hidden and isolated. We were afraid of Esthar. We occupied other countries to build up a force. Things have been going awry ever since then. Please take care of Renoa. I have my daughter's card, but I don't use it in my hand very often. However, I will think about it if you give me your Ifrit card. Of course, you'll need to beat me to get my daughter's card.
Yeah, so he basically tells you the secret. Now, how we... He doesn't seem to, I was wondering if we could switch so Selphie isn't our party leader, but that doesn't seem to be possible. We can actually talk to him with Renoa. But yes, in fact, there's a way to get the Ifrit card back, but we have to lose it to him to get the Renoa card. So the best thing we can probably do is play Ifrit and a bunch of weaker cards that he wouldn't be interested in taking. Because I'm actually not trying to win this game. You'll take the Ifrit card from us?
I will accept it gratefully. Please take care of Renoa. I lost the Ifrit card you gave me the other day.
See, this is like, you're supposed to come back and talk to him later, I guess, but somehow he instantly loses the card. Because we don't get it back from him.
To whom you ask? The former Galbadian Garden Master, Martine. We've both been persecuted by Idea. What do you say we play some cards together?
And now we have to try to win it back using the best cards that are available to us. And I don't mean that we try to win it back, but what I should say is that we try to win the Renoa card. Look at her, isn't she pretty? She really is a pretty lady. Alright. As I figured, they're protecting the Renoa card itself. But that's not going to help them win the overall game. And, I mean, we could use another Gel Eye, but I'm thinking we take the Renoa card.
Please take care of Renoa. Whatever. Martine, you beautiful son of a bitch. I read your book. Magnificent son of a bitch, excuse me.
So does that... I wonder if that makes Renoa our most powerful card. No, Renoa is considered the second most powerful card. I believe the three most powerful cards are Laguna, which we don't have yet, Cypher, and then Squall. But from now on, although actually I tend to skip over the most powerful card, because when I have the exact number of cards that it's by itself, and I have to switch pages. But theoretically, our deck from now on is Cypher, Renoa, Zell, Kitus, and Diablos. Which is the only non-playable character card powerful enough to be in my super deck. Can we still go in here? Yes, we can. He has not closed the secret passageway back up yet. But we're not going to. We're going to continue the story. That was it. I don't think there's anything else that we can do. I know I would have checked myself, but I know from glancing at the fact that we can't get to, like... There's blockades preventing us from getting to, like, Timber and Dalit and stuff, so, this guy doesn't bother to escort us out of town anymore. So I don't know what the fastest way out of town is, but we'll have to figure it out for ourselves. Oh, that was it. Oh, so this whole time when we came to this screen, if we just come this way, we would have skipped all that nonsense. Will you talk to me or not, friend? Seeds don't stand a chance against the sorceress. We'll squash them like bugs. Boy, am I glad she's not my enemy.
Ha! You know my enemy.
Alright, so... I think this is our destination over there. It was blocked to us before. Actually, we could have gotten here before, but we couldn't have gone in. Alright, go ahead.
Really few.
Probably just saved outside. Find the what? The, oh, find the launch of Travia is something. Damn, I missed all that dialogue.
Exactly. When is the launch time? It doesn't matter.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quick exit and load that save, so that we don't miss the dialogue, and also so that I can save right outside. Although, as I just proved, apparently there's not that much to be done because I'm not worried about Yeah, I got the mail card. It's pretty quick to get out of town now that I know the way, but I'll get it off at 3 times speed before we get in there and actually advance the plot. Okay. I wonder if it'll let me walk up. I shouldn't have saved over the slot after finishing the prison stuff, but now that I have, it's too late now. But probably once I get into this section of the plot, I might start a new save. Oh, hey, we can find out what happens if you don't. Yeah, this is what happens if you just come up to it. Hey, this is a max security area. You kids shouldn't be here.
I just want to take a peek. Pretty please.
No, this is some kind of club you can sweet talk your way into. Besides, you're just a kid. I prefer someone more mature.
Up yours.
That was kind of cute. Theoretically, this is a problem if I run out of fuel. Go back and waste money at Delling City buying fuel. But this one might be immune to fuel loss because it's a plot vehicle. Alright, go ahead.
Really few. I mean, up yours. Up yours.
It's already regular. She's not bad at doing a 3-point turn in this vehicle.
Following the launch of tribute.
Ooh, this uniform is itchy and smelly. They still don't give you time to read it. Somebody can pause it and tell me what it says, or I go back myself. It's not hugely important.
When is this launch time? Exactly when is this launch time? It doesn't matter what launch time is.
Kind of does, Selphie. I mean, it's too late to save Travia, but you want to save Balam, right?
We have to stop the missiles. That's all there is to it, right? If there's a door, we go in. If there's anything we can break, we break. And in the end, we blow this place to smithereens. Selphie's all fired up. It's like she cares that they destroyed her home. Let's get a move on.
Apparently they have nice unisex uniforms here. Okay, so we'll get a new slot going now. I'm under the impression we can't revisit this place, so I'm going to save on a new slot. I'm also under the impression that there's really only like one item here that we want to make sure we get, or that was worth talking about in the FAQ. And I think it's just a 100% drop from a boss-type creature that we'll be fighting along the way. So I don't know that it's essential that we... extremely careful. What's up?
It's locked!
Well, yeah.
It's locked!
Who would have thought the top secret military area would feature locked doors? Okay. There's like boxes over here. Is that... No, it's just background detail. It's got some cool music going. Come on, Kaitis. You're like a leader type. Why don't you step up and offer a suggestion here? Because I'm really not getting it at the moment. Do not know what we're supposed to be interacting with to advance things. It doesn't help that it's hard to tell which character is my party leader right now. Because once they get kind of caught up with each other, or you double back at all, maybe there's card keys that we can get from inside of the... Yeah, I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do right now. I don't have strong memories of this portion of the game. I remember the boss fight at the end, and the method by which you get back to the other characters being kind of fun. But I don't actually remember how you clear the base itself, other than that it's fairly... I thought it was fairly short, which is why I don't remember it that well.
It's locked.
Well, we're just about the 30-minute point anyway. I've been using a fact throughout. Like, I'm sure that when I originally played this, I just kept poking at stuff until I figured it out, but there's no particular reason not to just check. So, what we'll do when we come back next time, I'll have taken a look and figured out what we're actually supposed to do, because there's only 2 screens. It's kind of a pixel hunt at this point. What am I supposed to be interacting with to continue? And when we come back next time, I'll know what that is, and we can move on with our lives. See you then.